This for all you fools that don't know what's up yet.
West, man. This is the Hub and Dub Next Level Podcast. I'm Bg Knocc Out. My co-host Redman is not here tonight, so in return, we got my partner Big Blue the Loke. To the right of me,
Vee Lavish, the designer.
Your boy Sticcs.
YB the Great.
YB the Great. So look, man, we broadcasting from the House of Hip Hop as we always do, and tonight we got a nice topic to talk about, huh, Big Blue? What we talking about?
We're gonna talk about money, respect, and popularity.
Money, respect, and popularity.
And the places that those three things can put you in.
Okay, so break it down for us, so we can chime in.
Okay, to me, money, respect, and popularity can get you in the same door.
Okay. Give me a scenario.
Okay, for popularity and money. Okay, we can go Snoop Dogg and Jay-Z. Jay-Z is worth $1 billion. Snoop Dogg got
Couple of hundred.
100 million, few hundred million, right? But his money ain't where Jay-Z is at.
Right, absolutely.
It's not a door that
he
Jay-Z's
can't
gonna
get
walk
Right.
in that they're not gonna open for Snoop.
Well, I don't know, because that B is a different type of thing.
Yeah.
Because look, I didn't see. Only reason why I'm saying it is because I seen Jay-Z sitting with Warren Buffett, which is a multi-billionaire, right?
Right, right.
I understand.
And I ain't saying that Snoop can't sit with him, but I'm just saying, like, I ain't never seen it.
I ain't
Right,
saying
right.
it either. I mean, I believe he could.
Yeah,
Just
more because of his name. It's,
popularity.
yeah.
You see
I
what
get
I'm
where you're
saying?
coming from. Yeah.
So, and then the respect part, I have, you have real gangsters amongst all of them because of the respect.
The respect factor, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
for sure. What y'all think, man?
I mean, I feel like that is true. It's all about the stature of, your popularity and then where it can get you. If you are more popular, then people will want to sit with you.
Yeah,
And then it also opens up more opportunities and doors that other people that aren't known can't do. So it just really depends on, I guess, who you put yourself around will make you to that status, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not always what you know, it's who you know. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
That's
So
where the respect
you
comes
really
in.
gotta put yourself out there, you know what I mean? To be even lined in line with people. Some people ain't even on the starting line with people, you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
And they don't have as much money as the next person, but because of their popularity and who they know,
That'll get you around.
that'll get you right there, you know what I'm saying?
And that go with just life in general, because I work in the kitchen. I'm a line cook, so it's the same with the line cook. You really don't get a job unless you know somebody. So it's not what you know, it's who you know.
It's all about word of
Okay.
mouth.
Well, that was nicely said.
So-
you know what I'm saying?
What do you feel about
About those three things.
yeah.
I mean, I know it to be true. I think the money for sure, because if you got money, people is looking for ways to get the money out of your pockets into theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The popularity part is like, a person like Snoop Dogg, he's like the most popular rapper in the world. He don't have the most money, but he's one of the most popular.
Yeah.
He got a face card, so it ain't too many places he can't
Facts.
go. You feel what I'm saying? And then the respect part is just what you've been doing with your money and your popularity, you know what I'm saying, to where people respect you enough to even want you around. Because there's some popular clowns in the world as well
Right,
that
right.
people don't want to deal with, you know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So, the respect goes a long way, you know what I mean? So, I definitely agree with you on that. I agree.
Yeah. Now, what's the most important one out of all three of them? What do you think would be the most important one out of all three?
If you're
of them?
asking me, I say respect.
Absolutely.
Respect for me is number one.
Okay.
Because, you can be a clown with money, and you can be, like I said, you can be a popular clown as well.
Yeah.
Like what's Bozo is popular. You know what I'm saying?
Don't
But
forget
yeah,
homie.
respect, because it's like people want to deal with respectable people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whether you keep your word, you're going to show up on time. You know what I'm saying? All those things going to
Reliable, yeah.
Yeah,
That
you
shit
feel what I'm
means a
saying?
lot.
So I think respect is number one. But I know money can get you further than respect, because if a person don't know you, they don't care to respect you or not. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're unknown to them.
Right.
So money can take you further.
But
I would say money can take you further because whether people don't like you, they will know how to deal with you business wise on the money level.
Yeah.
Popularity can get you in places that money probably can't. You know what I'm saying? Because there's billionaires. They don't care who you are. If you ain't got their type of money, they ain't trying to. They don't give a fuck about your little 20 million.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. So I think respect for me, and maybe because I'm a street nigga, maybe I probably feel that way. But I think respect is number one.
Yeah.
What about you? What about y'all?
I think
What's
respect.
number one in those three categories? That
Respect.
Yeah, it's gonna be respect for me too, because like you said, if somebody don't respect you, you're not gonna get all your bread at certain times. You're not gonna get all the work that you want to get at certain times because they really don't respect you. So like the opportunities that somebody else gonna have as far as like the respect level, they gonna get the job before you get it, or depending on what it is in life, they just gonna get it and you're not gonna get it. So
Yeah, you
respect gotta
gonna
be
miss
there.
out on your blessings a lot of times
Yeah.
too, because arrogancy and cockiness, that ain't gonna get you nowhere half the time. You know what I mean? Even if you got billions in your pockets, if no one respects you, you can't open doors that need to be open.
money
you know?
can buy you. Money can.
It
They'll
can.
overlook all that if you got $1 billion. To be
Yeah,
honest
and
with
in
you.
certain situations,
situations,
but if they got billions too, that don't mean shit
Yeah, it
to
don't
them.
mean nothing to them.
know what I'm
but
saying?
I'm talking about people under them.
Oh,
you feel what I'm
absolutely.
saying? But it's
Of course.
like when you got money, you can buy your way into shit that the average
go-
person
yeah.
can't.
You could
know?
buy your
Definitely
way,
do
but it's
that.
the only thing about buying your way is you're not gonna have that respect.
Right.
Yeah.
They gonna always treat you
They
a
gonna
certain
always
type
treat
of
you
way.
a certain way and just milk you for your money, because that's
Yeah.
all you really worth. You know
But
what I mean?
people know how to act too. You know what I mean?
No, of course. They still
Niggas be
don't
on their
respect
best
your ass.
behavior. Like right now, if we gotta call somewhere to try to get a job, I ain't finna be like, hey man, I ain't finna
Nah,
be talking
right.
like that.
Like, hi, how you
I'm gonna
doing?
clean all that part up. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
We know that with life. Look at Takashi, man.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
they ran that boy pockets and washed them out. So
Yeah, his respect levels
His
went.
respect
Yeah,
levels
it just
was-
went.
No, it was never there.
yeah,
It was-
His respect level
I
was
think
never
if you,
there.
I mean, I didn't have
that
it.
kid.
I didn't
it
have
was
it
it
for
was
him,
it was
I
it
ain't
was.
gonna lie.
I'm saying they
We said it
never
was a money
respected that
situation.
kid.
He had some money. He bought himself into a situation, to a position, and,
And see, let's get to that. Like, let's get to the point of like how people they'll come out and be popular, right? And they'll touch some money, but then they pretty much sell themselves short because they make it to where they want to make it to, and they lose everything.
Because they never had no
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
true.
So how do
So
you?
popularity and money don't mean shit without
It
no
don't
respect.
mean nothing.
I get it. What
So it's like I feel like too. It's about how you treat people to get respect, because some people they get money, and then their whole arrogancy and their ego really does prevent people from respecting them.
Yeah.
So I feel like to stay humbled at all times will always grant you the respect that you need, because
That's
if you
a
treat
fact.
people nice and you're always a kind person no matter what happens in your life, I feel like you always gonna be winning, because can't nobody be mad or hate a person that's so nice. You
Yeah,
feel me?
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then this is one of the
Some
key
people
things
be
that I've
assholes.
seen just throughout my life dealing with people. It's like when you go into a room with people that you don't know, you're not supposed to say more than what you need to say. Like
Right,
don't come in
right.
the room loud, don't come in the
Right.
room over talking. You know what
Overindulge
I'm
or
saying?
some shit.
Like when somebody asks you a question, be precise. Don't over talk
Straight to
shit.
the point,
Don't
bro.
do too much. You know what I'm saying? Say what needs to be said and shut
Don't
the
outshine
fuck up.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Stay out the way.
Because you know that'll get you a lot of places. Because you know even just being quiet, it'll make you interesting. Like people
Yeah.
wanna know, like what is-
Mysterious.
Yeah, you know what
stay
I'm saying. It adds a
mysterious.
mystique to
Yeah.
your personality. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
they gonna keep on questioning who
Like,
you are.
who's that?
Yeah,
Like how
yeah.
you in the building and what you not
Right,
saying
right,
right? Who is that
Trying to
Absolutely.
person?
figure you out.
Yeah.
All right, look, so man, so we got that out the way. So I want to bring up a topic. You know, we just lost a legend,
That's what I'm saying. Legacy.
O.J. Simpson, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Juice.
saying?
Lost the
Man.
juice.
Legacy of the juice.
The juice.
Now, I know it's some controversial. Like we ain't taking no sides. Like because murder is a big deal. You
It
feel what I'm
is.
saying?
Legacy.
Two people's lives was lost. I don't think he did it either.
Did it.
Honestly, I don't think he
They
did it.
didn't
But
prove
you
it in
know,
court,
we have
so,
that
you know.
controversy about his life as
If
well.
he would have did it, he told you how he would have did it.
Hey, listen.
Right. He did it. He said it did. I did it, but
Listen.
I think that was crazy. As a matter of fact, I don't think he should have did that.
Wow.
Whatever
Real small
happened, that man was found not guilty on
He was
that.
found not guilty, and then look, I seen they put up an old clip where when they had the blood testing, bro, it was all type of chemicals and shit that they added because they was tampering with a lot of the evidence.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff that I'm like, yo, he couldn't have did that.
The sock alone.
It was on two sides.
Like, it's a stain on both sides. How can I spill some blood on this side of my sock and it's gonna be on the other side
over there
if I'm wearing the sock?
Right, yeah.
For sure.
I had the sock
and then
on.
old boy, the police dude, he tried to, didn't he plant something in the yard?
The sock.
Okay, that's what he had.
The glove.
Yeah, the glove and the sock.
The glove too. The glove didn't even fit.
But let's talk about the chase, though. I mean,
Hey, you put Bronco in
That wasn't a chase.
He tried to auction that car up too recently.
Yeah.
man.
He had his boy. His boy was a rider though.
Oh yeah, what was that? Al Collins?
AC.
Al Collins. Yeah, he had a show. He had a real homie in his car.
Yeah.
I'm talking about he was smashing.
They grew up
He did the real
together.
GTA in real life.
You know, I remember that day. I remember the day of the trial when he was finna be found guilty. Right? We was just coming off a tour. We was just coming off tour, bro. I was coming from LAX on my way home, and all I was thinking, like, if they find this man guilty, we finna tear LA up, bro.
Yeah, because that Rodney
I was just
King-
waiting on that, bro. I'm listening to the radio, the verdict being played on the radio, and I'm not guilty.
Crazy.
Because I swear I had some evil stuff in my brain.
Radio.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That's
Be
old school.
Oh, man.
It's
Bro.
gonna be 92.
Shoot, we was young.
Oh, man, I was so ignorant. I was so ignorant at that age.
Man.
Yeah.
But when I got older, I was able to, really look into it and see like what was going on and everything, like what was the hype back in the day. Because they made multiple films, multiple documentaries and stuff. I was like, dang, it was that was like literally some historical
very
stuff
historical.
from our culture. You know what I'm saying?
Very.
And, I don't really see. This the thing I think that really kicked it off for us. It was the thing that happened before
Right,
the Rodney King thing.
right.
It was the Rodney King thing.
Right.
So we was already on edge from that. But I don't know what made us ride with OJ so hard because he wasn't fucking with black people.
No, he wasn't. He
OJ,
even said
He was a black star though.
He was a black star.
He was a black star.
Yeah.
Nah, it was that chase.
Hold on, y'all trying to make this a black thing.
That's what it was.
I'm not black.
No, yeah, bro.
Back then,
See, that's one thing I can't respect. All right, we was talking about respect, right?
Yeah.
I don't respect when people do make it to that popularity and status and money, and then they forget where they come from. I can't respect it.
That's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? I hate that shit with a passion, yo.
You can't. I mean,
Because people, you gotta understand. Just I think about Michael Jackson and Prince, right? They from the gutter.
Yeah.
If they would have just took care of them little people where they come from, bro, niggas would have went crazy when they died. Cause we know it's foul play with they deaths as well. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
But they didn't have no backup. It's like cause y'all left everybody. You can't leave your people behind, bro. You just
They
can't
wanted
do
to
that.
disconnect.
They want to go to the mountains
Because people get money, then you start hanging around these other people that don't come from where you come from, and
Right.
you lose sight of who you are.
Right. You try to
You know what I'm saying?
conform to what
Like Jay-Z, he from the projects. This nigga from the projects, bro.
No,
like
for real.
And you've been rich so long that you forgot about that. You know what I mean? Like
Guess
that's
what?
kind of crazy.
When you
to
get
me.
alone in them thoughts, you can't never forget where you come from.
They still eat
Of
that.
course, but at the same time, it's like, look, your people don't want a whole lot from you, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You got billions of dollars, bro. If you send 50,000 over there in some kind of way, just to make sure your people living okay,
No, that's
doing
going a long
well,
way.
that go a long way, bro.
I mean, just like Nipsey, he was a young man in the game doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
That's why he's so loved to this day, though, because he put programs over there. I was just watching this thing on him the other day where he created a school for the young people to go into Silicon Valley. That's what he was creating. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, that's dope.
But it was called. It was some initials. It was like an acronym that for the school anyway. But he was helping he was finna enable young kids to go into Silicon Valley and start taking over those jobs out there.
Yep.
That was dope as hell, yo. Like,
He for sure was for the community and for his people.
yeah.
You know, motherfucker. I mean, people get
That's like
money.
a catch-22 with what I just said as well.
Yeah.
I just think he was too close to the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when cause you have to. I think you should remove yourself when you do get a certain amount of
Absolutely.
money. But don't always
get
reach back. Yeah, reach back, but don't stay there. I ain't saying that.
No, don't make it
Too accessible.
Yeah.
Too accessible. to the streets, man.
Yeah,
for
because
sure.
it's always somebody
He
that's a
literally
hater.
is right there on ground zero.
Right
Yeah,
there.
man.
With
He
no
literally-
security.
Yeah, I
nothing.
just like, damn, every time I think about that, I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I wish you would have got up.
I
out
wish
of
he
there.
would've got him out of there, too.
That was a cold.
He
But
did think
before we touch off on everything else, though, man, you know, rest in peace to
Rest in
OJ.
peace.
Rest in
Yeah,
peace to
rest in
OJ.
peace.
And to Nipsey.
Peace,
man.
OJ.
And Easy since we go.
Yeah,
rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Biggie. Rest in peace to
Pac.
Pac.
Yes,
Rest in
sir.
peace to all the great
All
ones
the
that's
great
not
ones.
here with us no
You know
more,
what I'm saying? That made an
You
effect
know what I'm
on
saying?
music.
Peace
For
to
real,
all
for
of
real.
them.
So look,
Young
man,
Pac
like,
Easy,
so
Young
I'm gonna
Pac
ask
shit.
all of y'all, and I want to answer from each one of you. I'm gonna start to the right since you here, V.
Okay.
Okay, so say somehow you garnered the resources, right, to go and change this, like where you grew up at. You know what I'm saying? To make it better. You know what I'm saying? If you had all the resources at your fingertips, what is your idea about going to make that place better than where you came from?
So for me, I feel like it would be the living expenses in regards to making affordable housing so people can maneuver and live properly without struggling and having to rely on government resources. You know, I feel like I would just want to implement some type of structural housing to where it could still be a nice place to live at a reasonable price and
Affordable.
not affordable for sure. Like you know, but still nice. You know, just
Yeah,
because
for
it's
sure.
something that has been given at a lower rate, don't mean that it looks that way.
Right.
Feel me? So that's what I would like to do.
I like that. What about you, Sticks? Come on, man.
Man, for me, it's the same thing I say all the time. It's the kids, the community, like after school programs. Just being there for the kids, being the ear, like being like a big brother. Because when I was coming up, I had uncles and I had aunties, and like a lot of the kids don't got that nowadays. They don't got grandparents. Like they grandparents is in the club, so it's like
Damn.
it's like
Ready out there, right
yeah,
there.
like I'm saying, for me, like my grandmother coming, like going to grandmother's house. Going to grandmother's house though for me was different. I remember my grandma had that big ass magnifying glass for her newspapers. I remember like she had the wigs all over the place. It was different going to grandma's
give you
house.
candy
Yeah,
and all
candy.
that. All the time.
It was different. Like you go to a grandma's house now, it's not the same. She got this TikTok going on, so it's just for me, it's the community and the kids, man.
Okay.
We gotta get
what
back to
about
them.
You know, it's the same thing with me, man. Feed a man before you fight a man.
Feed a man before you fight a man.
Same
That's beautiful.
thing, man. Feed a man before you fight a man.
YB.
I think like opening up like multiple resources for people, because a lot of people when they get in a bind or something, they don't really know where to go or what to reach out to. So just enlightening people that there are different resources for your different needs, like housing, like she said, education is really important for the kids, because a lot of times teachers ain't really caring about education, and the kids
They don't get paid enough to deal with the shit
But
they
even
have
if
to deal with.
no,
But yeah.
absolutely, and I understand that completely. But at the same time, it's like that's not the kids' fault. You
Absolutely,
know what I'm saying?
it's not. I
So
ain't saying
it's
that.
like these are the next leaders of our country.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure that we feed in their mind properly, so that they can elevate to the full potential that they are supposed to elevate. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, you know,
Like for me, like I would say financial literacy. I would say business and financial literacy. If you teach people how to be self-sufficient,
yeah,
so where they don't have to resort to going into the streets and robbing
Yeah,
shit and selling
exactly.
drugs to get
Yeah.
money, then they won't have to do that. So
Right.
crime would be lower. You feel what I'm
Yep.
saying? And deaths and things like that. So financial literacy and business. Like what I wanted to do when I came home from prison was like get all the rich people that came out of Compton,
Yeah.
which is Dr. Dre, Serena, Venus, Kendrick now, and people like that, and get them to go open up some classes in Compton, bro, and start and have them to get their resources of people
Right.
that's in business and finance,
Yeah.
and come teach it to the kids, so that way you will have a generation that grows up in Compton that they have something else to
Yeah.
put their energy into as
Right.
opposed to gangbanging.
because that's what
You
we
understand what I'm
need:
saying?
financial and business, really. Educational things.
Yeah, we can snap it up.
Because
No, real shit, man. Because it's like if you give like there's a saying. I just heard the song with Rick Ross and Andre 3000, and he was saying like, how you gonna tell people to stop doing this if you don't give them something else?
Right.
So you can't tell people to stop gangbanging and selling
Yeah.
drugs when you don't give them no
when they're a
alternatives.
product of their environment. So
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
Yeah, so you gotta offer different alternatives. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
For sure.
Without the money, feed a man before you fight a man.
Yeah, for sure. And and then this is saying in Islam too, like it's a saying in Islam that even if you poor and you still have something to give, it's not gonna take away from what you got. You know what I'm saying? So like, still share. You know what I'm saying? Share whatever you have with a person that's less fortunate.
Absolutely.
Than you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
For sure.
So, V,
What's up?
talk about us. Bring something up, man.
So I just like to say, I actually was doing a little research here on my side, just to bring in the football player Vontae Davis passed.
Vontae Davis. Oh
Rest
yeah.
in
He
peace.
passed away on the 1st. So it's no cause of death. That's a little bit strange to me. I mean, I don't
Do
know.
they have like where he died at? Where was he?
He came out of a sauna and then slipped and fell and died.
Came out of
So,
a sun, slipped and
So
fell
they're
and died.
saying something about.
And who he used to play for? He played for several teams, right?
So I just
I
showed
think I
here
seen
that
Buffalo.
he actually was playing for the Miami Dolphins and Buffalo Bills
Okay, for sure.
and the Colts.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
Damn.
so
sorry to
he
hear
was
that.
only 35. So
He was
I
only 35.
Man, that hits home.
Sorry,
I'm
man.
35, so it just makes me.
Right, no,
It makes me want to just, kind of realize.
That's
something.
pretty young, though.
That's very young.
young.
And we've been having a lot of that too with our young people,
Young
man.
deaths,
Like
yeah.
they've been dying way early,
Yeah.
and that's a little strange as well.
Yeah.
Very
With no
strange.
justification though.
Yeah.
That's the code.
Don't even know why.
So we gonna keep.
We don't want to end our show on people passing
We
away.
don't.
No,
That's what I was gonna say. We're gonna look further into this.
I got a question for y'all. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say we're gonna look further into Vontae Davis, like when we get more information.
For sure.
We'll bring that back up on another
For sure, for sure.
podcast. But we want to say rest in peace to him as well.
Rest in
And
peace.
RP man.
condolences
RP.
to his family.
Absolutely.
So what you was
I
gonna
got a question for y'all.
Yeah,
Because I'm feeling like the man behind the camera.
let's go.
Is the earth round or flat?
Oh man, we'll be here all night. I think it's oval shaped.
I think
If you
it's
ask me.
I think it's flat.
I think it's
flat.
oval
It's
shaped.
flat.
I fuck with the homie, man.
Because the earth is made up. It's not just the planet. It's the sky. It's everything.
Right.
Why we can't go to Alaska though?
Hey,
We can't
What
go
you
to
mean we
Alaska.
can't go to Alaska? People go all the time.
Yeah, you can't go all
shout
the
out
way
to
through
the
there.
man behind
If
the
you go to a
camera.
certain
You know I
point,
was
they
fucking
gonna
with
kill
you, nigga.
No, if you go to Alaska, you're gonna be on Russia on the other side. Russia right across the water.
I don't know, man.
I don't really know how Alaska is shaped.
I
I
ain't
don't know
never
which
been,
way you talking about going. But I know Russia is across.
I'm
I
talking
know
about
it's.
the ice wall. You can't go by.
Oh,
the
that's
ice
not
wall.
Alaska
I
though.
be starting shit, huh?
That's Antarctica.
I'm sorry, that's
yeah,
what I
it's
meant.
Antarctica, yeah.
Antarctica. That's what I meant.
All right.
You can't go
Well,
to Antarctica.
See, I don't believe that because look, they got pictures. They brought up a picture where it's a bunch of pyramids on the other side of that ice as well.
Exactly.
I believe the rich people, the
real-
1%. I think that's their part of the world that they don't want us to be. That's what I believe. So
Kinda
they
like
blocked-
that
they,
movie
They
Tom.
kind of got us locked in. We in
like the movie
listen.
Tom.
We in Palestine pretty much. We walled in to this section of the earth, and they got all that other part. Because they even showed somebody went with the little thing that's in the sky. What's this called?
Drone?
The drone.
Not the drone.
Oh, the satellites.
The satellite, right? And showed that there's office buildings and homes and all type of shit over there, yo. Across that ice. You feel what I'm? That's what I think
Okay.
personally.
Oh, so that means we'll be coming back to elaborate on
Yeah,
this
definitely.
shit then.
Okay.
Yeah, we gonna talk about Antarctica and the ice wall and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
we
You know what I'm
gonna talk
saying?
about it.
So listen, man, I
I'm
appreciate
interested on
y'all.
that one.
I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being on the
Yes,
Hub and Dub Next Level
Man, shout out
podcast.
to the homie Redman.
Shout out to Red Man. Get well, bro. We
See you
praying for
soon.
you, and we gonna catch y'all next episode. The House of Hip Hop. We in.
House of Hip Hop.
Turn up, turn the music on. We on. Man.
Huh, huh, huh,
Love it.
huh.
Duh.